Good morning, student. How are you? I had explained the identity related to the factorization. See, in exercise 13.1, I have written second question in your book given here minus, make it plus. Okay? See that this is factorization by grouping the term. This is a factorization by grouping the term first term, this one second term. Now, in first term, you know that a cube, the minimum power of the variable is the common. What I say, minimum power of the variable is the common. Here, in that, a cube is a common. What is here? A to the power 4 divided by a power cube means a power 4 minus 3 means this identity a power n divided by a power n is equal to a to the power m minus n. Same identity I will use here. What is remaining here? A. Here a to the power 3 divided by a to the power 3, a to the power 3 minus 3, a to the power 0. A to the power 0 means value is 1. This is a formula. Means 5 power 0 its value 1. 6 power 0 value is 1. Means 3x to the power 0 its value is 1. Same we can use here. You will get 1. Now here a as a common, what is remaining here? A and 1. Now see that a plus 1 is a common factor in both terms. Now a plus 1 is a common. What is remaining? It's remaining in other bracket. This is a common. In other bracket, a cube plus a is a common. Now a plus 1, what is remaining? A cube plus 1, a again common. What is a square plus 1? Now a plus 1 and a square plus 1 as a common. That is remaining. Okay? Possible. That is your solution. A plus 1, a square plus 1. Question number second. Now I am going to explain even number question and odd number question you have to do. Now second, third, after third, question number 4. After third, question number 4. 4 is given 8 cube, 8x cube minus 6x square plus 2x. See that minimum, this is by common factorization by common factors. See that x already present in all three terms. Minimum power of the variable is x, and now see that in constant 2 is the common factor of all the terms. 2 is the common factor of all the terms, means 2x as a common. Now 8x to the power 3 divided by 2x. Here remaining 2 4 is 8, 4 x power 1 here means x cube minus 1, 4x square, 4x square. Similarly here 2 3 is 6, 3 x square divided by x. What is here? 2x divided by 2x. What is remaining? Plus 1. Means if you multiply this term in 12.1 and 2 and 3 I have explained product of monomial with trinomial. What you will get? 2 4 is 8, x square x cube, 2 3 is 6, x square, 2x into 1, 2x. Same term you will get. Means in that product we are taking here common. This is question number 4. Question number 4. Now 5 you have to do 6. Question number 6 given x cube minus x square minus x plus 1. See that factorization by grouping the term. Second method, factorization by grouping the term. See that in this group x square is the minimum power of the variable, means x square is a common, what is remaining, x minus 1 common, 1 is the factor of the all the terms, all the numbers, 1 common, what is remaining, x plus into minus 1 means x minus 1, here x square minus 1. Now see this, if you writing answer up to that, that is correct, but see this one by using the identity a square minus b square is equal to a plus b and a minus b. See that x square minus 1 can be write x square minus 1 square, because square of 1 is 1. Same a square minus b square, a square minus b square, here will be a plus b, x plus 1, in other term a minus b, x minus 1. So you can write this one now, x minus 1, here x plus 1 and x minus 1. This is the factorization of this question. Okay. Now question 4, 5, 4, 6, now 7 you have to do, 8 you can see that, 8. And I have given already to solve example, and I hope that you have done that one. Now question number 8 is given 3x to the power 5 minus 48x. See that what is the common? 3 is the common factor of 48. 3 x to the power 4 here and x here, x common. What is remaining? X to the power 4 minus 16. Now see this term, x to the power 4 minus 16. 3x you write here, square bracket, x to the power 4 you can write x square, square of x square. Now here 4 square of the, because 16 is a perfect square number. Now this is in form of, again same, a square minus b square, it will be a plus b and a minus b. Now write 3x square plus 4 and x square minus 4. Factors of this, a square minus b square, a plus b, a minus b. Again see this one. This one again in this form, x square minus 2 square. Again in this form, a square minus b square. That will be a plus b and a minus b. Means your factor will be 3x. Important question, very good question this one. 3x bracket x square plus 4, in other bracket x plus 2 and x minus 2. So these are the factors of this term. Okay, this is question number 8. You write on your copy 8. Now 9 you have to do, 10 I am going to explain. Question number 10. What is 10 question? That is given 6x square minus 216. 6x square minus 216. This is your question number 10. In that same method, difference of the square of the identities. Now know that 6 is the factor of all. 6 is the common factor of 216. See that 216. 2 108 2 5, 4, 54, 2, 27, now 3, 3, 9, 3, 3. 2 3 are 6. These are the common factor of this, means 6 common. X square minus what is remaining? Remaining 2 2 is 4, 4, 9, 36. 2 2 is 4, 4, 3 is 12, 12, 3 is 36. Now you know that 36 is a perfect square number. 36 is the perfect square number, that will be 6. Now square bracket you write, x square minus 6 square. Square of 6, 36. Now again this is in form of a square minus b square, that will be a plus b and a minus b. Again 6, one bracket x square x plus 6, in other bracket x minus 6. This is the factors of this question. Now question number 10, 11, 12. 12. That is given 6ax minus 9a plus 8bx minus 12b. 12b. Factorization by grouping the term. Factorization by grouping the term. You know that a and a already present here. 3 is the common factor of 6 and 9. Means 3a as a common. What is remaining here? 2x minus 3 3 is 9 plus b and 4 is the common factor of both 8 and 12. 4b 2x minus 3. Now 2x minus 3 is the common. 2x minus 3 is the common. What is remaining? 3a plus 4b. 3a plus 4b. See, there is no any common factor in that. So this is your solution. This is question number 12. Now 12, 13 you have to do. 14 I am going to explain. Question number 14. 14 given x square minus 121. X square minus 121 is the perfect square number. That is the square of 11. 11 square. Now this is again in the form of a square minus b square. A plus b and a minus b. Again x plus 11, x minus 11. Question number 14. Now question number 15 you have to do. 16 you see that. Question number 16. Given 16 x to the power 4 minus 1. Again same identity. 16 is a perfect square number. 4x square whole square. 4x square whole square means 4x square into 4x square. 4 into 4 16. A power n into a power n. A to the power 2 plus 2 means 16x power 4. 7. Minus 1 is the perfect square number already you know right. Now that is a square minus b square a plus b a minus b. 4x square plus 1, 4x square minus 1. Now see this term. 4x square plus 1 here will be, that is 2x square minus 1 square, again in the form of a square minus b square. That is 4x square plus 1. Now 2x plus 1 and 2x minus 1. It is in form of a square minus b square, a plus b, a minus b. Okay. I hope that you are understanding the question. Solution, what is the process? Actually, we are using the method of factorization. First method is by common factor method. Second one, grouping the terms, factorization by grouping the term. Third one, by using identity. I have used only one identity, a square minus b square. Other identity I am not using in this exercise. Only I am using the difference of the square of two terms. Only this identity I am using here. Now question number 16. Now question number 18. Question number 18. 18. See. In 18 given 2x plus 3y, 2x plus 3y whole square minus 81z square, 81z square. See that again I am writing this identity a square minus b square. A is not a variable here. A means term. A means term. May be binomial, trinomial or monomial. B is also term. Square of the first term minus square of the second term. See that here square of the first term given 2x plus 3y whole square. This is a term minus 81 means 9z square. This is the second term. See, for square of the first term minus square of the second term. It means that first term 3y plus second term 9z. In other bracket, first term minus second term 9z. This is your solution. Question number 18. Now question number 20. Okay, 20 I am going to explain here. Because up to 18 I have used only three methods by taking the common, second by grouping the term, third one by using only this identity a square minus b square. Now question number 18 you see that 20 up to 18 that question is based on that. From 24x square 4x square plus 20xy plus 25y square. See that 4x square is a perfect square number, means 2x whole square plus this I am writing 25y square means 5y whole square. Now 2 into first term 2x into second term 5y. See that 5 to the 10, 10 to the 20xy is coming. See that this is in form of a square plus 2ab plus b square. What is this? This is a plus b whole square. What is a? A is the first term, b is the second term. Means square of the first term plus 2 into first term into second term plus square of the second term. This is a perfect square expression, algebraic expression. You can write 2x plus this is equal to first term plus second term 2x plus 5y whole square. When you expand this one, your answer will come in this form. A plus b whole square means a square plus b square plus 2 into a into b means square of the first term plus square of the second term plus 2 into first term into second term. Same answer you will get. Okay, means that is means from question number 20 it's going to check. So my dear student, first to solve question number, your homework is that you have to solve 1 to 20. 1 to 20 means 10 question I had explained. All even number question I had explained. You have to solve only odd number question, means 1, 3, 5, 7. Means your homework is only 10 question you have to solve. 10 question. Question 10. You only 10 question, not question number 10. Means only 10 question you have to solve. First you solve it, then from 22 I will explain in my next video. Okay, I hope that you are doing homework seriously. Okay, thank you, have a nice day.